He said it would give the fans the chance to relive their childhood, give newer, younger fans a taste of the original games, and then bridge the gap for the older fans, which is true. I mean, bro, hey, Logan Paul may be the most controversial person on the internet, but, you can't disagree with what he's saying right here. Centro saying the funny thing about this is that we know from Game Freak leaks as of 2024 that they are not planning any remakes until at least 2032, which I think would be black and white remakes because those are in line next. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and then we had 4, which were the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl games, and then Gen 5 remakes are next in line. A lot of people are like, no, it's going to be Johto, which technically Johto already had its remake. However, I would love that if we got another Johto remake. I want to go back to the Johto region or like some sort of Legends Johto. I think that's like probably my top 3 most wanted Pokemon game that I would just absolutely love. So Gen 5 though, that remake wouldn't be until the Gen 11 cycle, which is insane. So after Generation 11 is when we would probably see the Gen 5 remakes. I can't believe that. It's going to be like 10 years from the Gen 4 remakes to the Gen 5 remakes. Oh my goodness, guys. I will literally be in my 30s at this point. That's scary. Then somebody else responded and said, isn't that whole MMO thing kind of a big remake though? It's a brand new game set in those regions, not a remake. So that big game I'm talking about with like the first 4 generations, the first 4 regions, it's not necessarily a remake. Even though I feel like Game Freak would classify that as the remake of Generation 10 because in a way it is a remake, but it's not. Like, it's not going to be like the same events unfolding. It seems like it's just going to be those regions, but it's going to have a whole new storyline that's probably going to connect everything together. At least that's what would make sense, right? Like, that's what makes the most sense. And even though it's not going to be a remake, I still think, like I said, that it would be technically the remake for the Generation 10 life cycle of Pokemon. And I've talked about this before, but I want to bring it up again because it's really cool. So originally in the Terra Leak, it was leaked. You could see Centro literally saying it's from the Terra Leak. This is not a rumor. The original plan for Scarlet and Violet DLC, it was supposed to be set in Kalos and the Alola region, but it was later set to Kitakami and Unova, which was the Blueberry Academy. Honestly, I am not necessarily upset about that because I thought Kitakami was awesome and the Blueberry Academy was pretty sick.